And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Raptors leading by 14. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Pass to Siakam. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And here is Ilyasova. And here's Booker, covered by Van Vliet. And the wide-open shot for Morris. Another 3 for Denver.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
For 3, Van Vliet. That one doesn't drop. And it's Denver the other way. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Assisted by Pascal Siakam.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ilyasova with the ball. Now Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal.
With so many entertainment options these days, Brett, the NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
The tray. Denver grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Ilyasova. And Anunoby sends it back. It's Trent on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. For the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Shots good by Siakam. 27 points for Siakam. The Nuggets trail by 18. A 3 from Morris. Boucher with the rebound. Anunoby in the corner. Siakam inside. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Boucher. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Boucher's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Team foul.
And the Raptors with some changes.
Into the lineup for the Raptors. Denver calls time. What time is it? It's time for DJ.
Here's Galloway. Driving inside. Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Clock at 6. Redick for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
3 points.
Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Ball. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Pass to Redick. No good from outside.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Now Barnes. There's the try. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Barton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Now Barton does a good job there. Makes that finish look easy with the great control of the body on the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Barton, no good on the free throw.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Here's Murray. Here he goes. Great positioning on the putback.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It's Redick on the wing. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Takes the 3. Pass to Bull. Down low. Outside for Murray. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Assist from.
So good with the ball off the bounce. Goran Dragic providing the assist.
Here's Murray. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Murray's got 21 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And it's blocked.
All about timing. Will Barton, great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
Team foul.
So it's Toronto now. Outside Dragic. Jokic with the steal.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Redick surveying the D. Pass to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He takes it in.
Scotty Barnes.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Murray outside. From downtown. Kept alive.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Drives to the hoop. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Redick. Dragic with it. Pass to Birch. Lets it go from deep. And Dragic gets the three.
For three.
Dragic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
No good from Booker. Raptors leading by 22. They set the pick. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment. For the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Here's Boucher. No good on the three. The three from Morris doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no up.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Out to Morris. The three. Knocks down the three ball.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Pass to Boucher.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Swiped away.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Raptors leading by 17. To the middle. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Jokic.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. A three from Morris. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet, right side. That one goes. Count it. Siakam's got 29 in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Jokic. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. The first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
And he comes up with the deuce. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for the Raptors.
Throw good. Siakam.
Pascal Siakam. Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And here are the Nuggets now. Now here's Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the line. Goes back up. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Sometimes on the move, tough to find some touch. JJ able to do it with that shot there.
Jokic with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nikola Jokic.
And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Deflects the pass. And it's the Nuggets with the ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Murray. Siakam pulls it in. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Now Dragic. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory.
If I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins.